The wife comes into the hospital room and takes off her fake belly, throwing it away. A man hides behind the curtain and starts watching her. The wife makes a phone call and says, "I'm in your hospital." The doctor says, "I'm coming right now." The man changes his clothes and puts on a mask. The wife sees him and says, "Who are you?" The man says, "The doctor sent me." The doctor arrives and says, "I didn't send anyone." The man says, "Maybe I came to the wrong address," and leaves. This man is actually the husband, but the wife couldn't recognize him because of the mask. The wife says, "Where is the baby?" The doctor says, "I have arranged for the baby. Call your husband and tell him you are in the hospital." The man overhears all their conversation. The nurse comes and makes the man sit on a bench and says, "I can help you." The bell rings. The man picks up the phone. The wife says, "I'm in the hospital. When will you come?" The man says, "I'm about to reach," and hangs up. The man says, "They have been deceiving me for a long time." The nurse says, "Don't worry, justice will be done," and leaves. After walking a few steps, the nurse disappears, and after a few more steps, she appears again. The man follows the nurse into a room. The nurse hands him a baby. The man says, "I don't understand anything. Who are you?" The nurse says, "I'm the mother of this baby. Your wife and her lover killed me and took my son." One day earlier, the doctor says, "Wear these glasses and bring the medical equipment from the top of the ambulance." The nurse says, "I'm pregnant." The wife says, "Nothing will happen to you." The nurse walks on the ambulance. The doctor pushes her down and says, "We have to perform an emergency operation because the nurse is dead, but the baby is saved." The man says, "How can my wife be so cruel?" The nurse gives the baby to the man and says, "Take care of my son. He is alone in this world." The man says, "Don't worry, I will take care of him and also get you justice." The man leaves and the nurse disappears again. The wife says, "Now show me where the baby is." The doctor says, "He is in the other room." The doctor and the wife go to the other room. The wife says, "There is no baby here." The doctor says, "I kept him here." The wife says, "Now what will I tell my husband?" The man comes in with the police and says, "I have found out you killed that innocent nurse and took her son. You both are deceivers. Now you will go to jail." The wife says, "You have no proof." The man takes off his wife's fake belly and throws it away, saying, "This is enough proof. Officers, take them away." The police arrest the doctor and the wife. The nurse appears once again and says, "Thank you for getting me justice. Now I just want you to take care of my son so I can rest in peace." The man says, "Don't worry, I will take care of your son as if he were my own." The nurse disappears again. With time, everything comes to light. No truth can remain hidden because lies collapse under their own weight.